Hey Cody, Patrick here with Drive Interactive Group. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for reaching out on my Facebook post regarding your website. I know we talked a little bit briefly over Messenger, but wanted to put this together real quick for you. So first, I want to start off with what I think is really good about your website. And quite honestly, you have a lot going on. That's really good. The actual layout of the website, the way it's put together, I really like that. The video right here talking about your Oasis bath program, that's fantastic. A lot of people don't have a video on their website, and having that is great. Having the images, like I said, on your website, if this is actual work that you've actually done, and these are your pictures from that work, then I commend you, because this is high quality, top notch work that you do, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's your actual work, which is great. You always want to show people what exactly it is you do. So last but not least, the other thing I really enjoyed about your website is on your about page, where you not only talk about what sets you apart and what's good for you, but you have your core values here. I think that's really important to have. And then you have pictures of yourselves and bios of yourself, of everybody on your team. It's really important to have that personal relationship with your customers, and being able to show that online is absolutely fantastic. So that's some things that I really think are really good for your website. Now let's kind of dive in a little bit and see where we can probably help you out in some areas. A couple things that I really think are important on any website is having a call to action or a contact form right front and center when they get to your website. And the reason why that's important is because at the end of the day, when somebody comes to your website, it's your biggest marketing asset, and ultimately you want them to get in touch with you, whether it's by sending you an email or by calling you on the phone or by filling out a form. So adding one of those, I think, would be fantastic. Another thing here is you can see up here in the top left that your email here is clickable. So if I was to click on that, then I can send you an email. However, your phone number is not. So being able to make your phone number clickable really helps from somebody viewing your website on a mobile phone. They can just hit the button and it'll click the call. So some of the great things, or some things that can help you there. This is probably the most important aspect of your website that you really need to fix, is I ran a little test to see just kind of the back end nuts and bolts of your website. And what I noticed is that you do not have an H1 header tag. And don't worry about what H1 header tag means, but essentially what it does is it tells the search engines what your website is all about. So the fact that you do not even have one, you're essentially telling Google that when they come to your website, they're not sure what's going on here. And so that's really hurting your rankings. As you can see, you got H2 tags here, but probably this one right here would probably be best to make an H1, which would then tell the search engines that yes, we offer full service remodeling and construction services, and essentially that's what you do. So one thing though important is that you basically don't have an H1 tag on any of the pages, and you always want to have at least, or have only one on each page. Second that I would do is add some content to your website. Most websites that rank highly on Google essentially have anywhere between 1,500 and 2,000 words on the homepage. I know it sounds like a lot, but you can split it up and make it so it doesn't look as wordy. I guess is a good way to put it. And then what I would also do is on your service pages, right? You have custom homes and remodeling. If I click on services here, right, it doesn't take me, it leaves me here on the home page. But if I go down here to services, it takes me to our services page. So I would be fixing that. But most importantly, you talk about right here, specialized areas of service. What I would do is I would actually create a service page for each one of these areas of service that you do. I would even split up kitchen remodeling and bath remodeling, because I know that those are huge, especially in this area. But having an actual service page for architectural home design, having one for outdoor and patio extensions, having one for kitchen remodeling, having one for bath remodeling, additions, carpentry. What that's going to do then is that's going to add even more content to your website. And Google has said this for many, many years, that the number one most important ranking factor for them is high quality content. So with content being said, I did run another report to kind of see what kind of keywords you had going on in your content. Right now it looks like you have 595 words. This is on your homepage. And you can see how many: construction 11 times, RDS 8, bathroom 7, program 7, remodeling 6, contact Oasis services, right? The one thing we don't see here is we don't see bathroom remodeling, bath remodeling. Here's 2-word phrases: kitchen remodeling, outdoor patios, any of those type of keywords. We're missing those. And so unfortunately, because you don't have those in your content, you're never going to be able to rank for them. They have to be in there for you to rank for those specific keywords. And so by adding the 1,500 words to your homepage, as well as the service pages, that's just going to help you with getting more of these keywords in your content. Let's see. Next, what else do we have? One thing, let's see here. I ran a speed test on your website because I've had issues with this, but as you can see, your page speed score is very low. And the reason why is because your images, as you can see, images. So the problem is that your images, they're high quality, but they're also large files, is what it seems to be. So there's actually ways that we can shrink the file size without really messing up the quality of the image itself with the amount of pixels. So that's something that I would definitely look into to help increase your speed there. Let's see. Then last but not least, what I want to talk about are some of these links on your website. And if we were to go to the home page, let's see here. You can see how it's kind of running slow. Okay, there we go. Oasis. I'm trying to, as you can see, nothing's kind of populating right here. You'd usually have something come sliding in. You'd have your video. There it is. There you go. This is what I wanted to talk about. So right here you have offerings. Visit our new showroom. Maybe put something, set up an appointment to visit our showroom where we can show you our one-stop shop for clients to look at. And so instead of get directions, it's call now or contact us. So that way you're actually having a conversation with somebody instead of just trying to send them somewhere. So the other issue too is the get directions. If you click on it, right, and this is also your Google My Business, it sends you to your address here, but this should send you to your Google My Business listing because you want to promote yourself. So if we were to go back to your website, and I want to show you this as well down here, if we can get the website going. Okay, so right here you have your Google My Business listing. So this too sends it to this 7933 Farmingham Road, right? Where if I did a search, just a Google search of your business and looked at maps, RDS Construction, this is the same place, right? They can get directions here. You want to send them to this because this is yours. This is your Google My Business listing. This is an extremely important aspect of local search that you can help dominate, especially here in the Atascocita area. The other thing, if you noticed, is that, and I guess you can't see it, but when I click on these links here, especially like your Facebook and your Instagram, we can get going. Okay, if I click on it, what it does is it takes me to your Facebook page instead of opening your Facebook page on another tab. Because essentially now what you've done is you've redirected people to your Facebook page and away from your website, and that's the last thing you want to have happen. You want to keep people on your website. You want people to get in touch with you in any fashion that they possibly can. So real quick to be able to fix those links, to have them open up in a new tab. But extremely important. So I hope you found this informative. There's more things that I could go in depth with, but here we're getting about 10 minutes, and I know you're a busy guy, and I don't want to take too much of your time. But if you want to have a conversation about other ways that we can help you out, please don't hesitate to reach out. So I hope you found this informative, and I look forward to speaking with you. Take care.